Does the red pill create single men in 2019? Could the philosophies and the experiences and the ways of life, could that create more single men? Is it just a sense of vain men doing things their own way in vain of what society wants? Is it? So let's use some Code Vein for the background footage. Coming out September 27th, does look very nice. Another anime style game. It's coming to everything except the Switch, but it does look like Astral Chain, which comes out tomorrow. Nice. But to the video. The red pill is Morpheus asking Neo if he wants to know the truth, and by taking the red pill, he will be shown the truth. For all its harsh and bitter truths, he will be shown it all. Or to take the blue pill and carry on, to live the ignorant bliss of what society wants you to live and wants you to be. But in finding out some of the deep, dark layers and the innermost depths of women, do some men find themselves unable to go back? Yes, they may bust a move every now and again, but they may then find it difficult to put all they have learnt back into that box, to forget all they've learnt and experienced. In a sense, they may find it almost difficult to jack back into the Matrix, into that CGI illusion projected against blue screens. When you experience certain things in life and you assume this is only happening in your small tiny bubble, but then you find out it's not just you. It's not just the women you have dated. It's as if you go through these battles and you wonder why you keep meeting certain types of women, or even for all the variations, they all do similar things. And it can get to the point where you learn to read these signs. You could almost be one step ahead of her and actually reverse that same psychology, that same understanding, flip it back in a sense. Then you tell her to back it up and she does so, but she doesn't know why. She doesn't know why. Seriously. But when you realize that it's not just you, it's not just the women you have come across, it's the reality that the majority of women in my dating pool had very similar and common issues and problems, traits, crazinesses. But seriously, it's then you learn about the deeper reaches of feminism, mixed with the frustrations of many men. And then you reach a point of today, of 2019, where many men see and understand, for them, it's better to be single and get on with their life. They may end up getting more out of life in being so, than to just settle down and follow the program. 2019 is a year where being a single man has never made more sense to me. I always say it's not to hate, there's no hate. It's not to hate the femme fatale. It's more a want to better yourself. To better myself and to help men better themselves. In some sad way, men have to learn to love themselves, in the way they hoped a woman would ever love them, or appreciate or respect them. It's sort of like a red pill of realization, of understanding not only the world but yourself as well, the reality of self. But the harsh reality that some men do realize, and the conclusions they come to, is that some women can be very vicious and cunning, very seductive, yet also draining. Some men choose to be single, but many men, even with a girlfriend, or even ones with wives, they have a better understanding than they did before. If more men do decide to remain single, that's in a sense on women. The sense of entitlement and attitude, will that ever be changed, or is it a sense where we as men should just accept it? Then you ask yourself, why bother? Really? What would I be getting in return? And is it worth it? The ball is in their court per se. The thing is that many men have taken their own balls and gone home. To have nudged women off the pedestal and put themselves there instead. And for the first time, many men felt as if they had never seen themselves before. They understood what it was like to be held in such grace, the grace they had held women in for so long, and neglected themselves. Because some men understand the value in preserving the best. They understand that's for the self, preserving the best for themselves. Here's to the red pill. It's not all of us that want to live in Wonderland. Focus. Observe. Remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.